new E.T. cereal made with E.T.'s favorite flavors, chocolate and real peanut butter. Good.
We have a weird homicide.
In a scene described by one investigator as reminiscent of a weird religious rite, 5 persons, including actress Sharon Tate, were found dead at the home of Miss Tate and her husband, screen director Roman Polanski. Miss Tate, who starred in Valley of the Dolls, was 8 months pregnant and was found in a bikini-type nightgown with a rope around her neck attached to the body of a man.
2 bodies inside, 2 bodies outside.
Among the other victims were Hollywood hairstylist Jay Sebring and coffee heiress Abigail Folger. Authorities would allow no one in an unofficial capacity inside the posh $200,000 home in the hills overlooking Los Angeles. When police arrived, they found the telephones and electricity lines cut. The bodies had been dead about 12 hours. They were discovered this morning by a maid who ran screaming to neighbors. One officer summed up the murders when he said, "In all my years, I have never seen anything like this before."
While the police admitted they had no suspects in the Bel Air massacre, there were 2 more murders 15 miles away in the Silver Lake section of Los Angeles. Market owner Leo LaBianca and his wife Rosemary were found by their children stabbed and mutilated. The word war was carved into LaBianca's chest, and "Death to Pigs" was smeared in the blood of one of the victims. The word pig had been scrawled in blood on the door of the Bel Air mansion, where actress Sharon Tate and 4 others were slain, but police said, despite the similarities, they do not believe the crimes are linked.
Taking into account the published report in the Los Angeles Times, the story that Susan Atkins told about what allegedly happened that night after the murder at the Tate house, leaving from Cielo Drive, driving up Benedict Canyon, we drove from Cielo Drive at the base of Benedict Canyon up here across from 2901 Benedict Canyon. Leaving from Cielo Drive, driving up Benedict Canyon, we drove from Cielo Drive. We timed ourselves and tried to place ourselves in the same position that the people would have been in that night after they left the Tate house. To place ourselves, Cielo Drive, 6 minutes and 20 seconds of moderate driving up Benedict Canyon led us to this spot. And looking over the edge of this hill, we found several pairs of blue jeans and what appeared to be some very dark sweatshirts. These shirts and the blue jeans appear to have stains on them. So without hesitation, I went directly across the street to 2901 Benedict Canyon, used the telephone, called Lieutenant Robert Helder, LAPD Homicide, and told him that leaving from Cielo Drive, driving up Benedict Canyon, we drove from Cielo Drive at the base of Benedict Canyon up here across from 2901 Benedict Canyon. Used the telephone, called Lieutenant Robert Helder, LAPD Homicide, and told him that I think we have found the clothes they're looking for.
Among the stables, barns, and phony buildings of an old rundown movie location 20 miles from Los Angeles. They called themselves The Family. They came and went, and the number varied from 20 to 30. Police said they were a pseudo-religious cult. People who worked on the ranch said they were heavy users of drugs.
They were constantly taking golf and stealing cars, and they just sit around all day and see. That's about it. Sit around and make garbage and had out for dinner and went to the store once in a while, and that was about it. They just left and got loaded.
The family left the cave they'd been living in on the Swan Movie Ranch nearly full after the Tate murders. Later, out there all the time?
I don't even know. You know, he take off over mountains. That's deer. You know, just wander around.
Was anybody stealing anything out there?
Look for the deer. We don't want to bother nobody. You know, all we want to do is get away from this deer.
Police apparently got their break in the Tate case when this girl, Susan Atkins, a member of Manson's family, was arrested in another Los Angeles murder and talked to his cellmate about the Tate killings.
According to the police, they have, in fact, shown me some evidence which indicates that they have a reason to believe that she may have been involved in both those other episodes, at least to some extent. I can say this much, though, she has at no time ever actually herself physically killed any person.
Are you saying she may have been present, though?
The police evidence as revealed to me would indicate that she was.
My children are coming. I told you 20 years ago.
Yeah, what's up, man?
I'm supposed to go for parole.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to tell them I'm not going to take a parole until Red's out. I can't very well turn my back on my family.
Right.
On my family. Take a parole when they're all locked up. You know, in other words, we all get out and none of us get out.
Okay, yeah.
In other words, if they're not going to let us out, then we'll just stay in until I get my rights. What happened was, give me liberty or give me death. I mean, you know, we already said all this. We did all this. George Washington already did this. I don't know why I got to do it again. You know, in other words, it's already been done. Am I right or wrong?
That's exactly right.
You know, I got a graveyard full of dead Marines out there, and I got a good brother over there in a wheelchair in North Carolina.
Yep.
You know, I got coyotes out there in the desert. I got United States of America. I thought that, you know, I got a graveyard full of dead Marines out there, and I got a George Washington. I got coyotes. George Washington already did this. I don't know why I got to do it again. Sons of Liberty died for. Iwo Jima died for. The Japanese Marines died for. And it was on both sides. It was at the end of time on both sides. All the soldiers died for peace on earth, man.
Yeah, yeah.
We all been fighting for our rights. If they're not going to give me my rights, then let the world know we're not giving up no rights. And for our rights, if they're not going to give me my rights, then no rights. And for our rights, if they're not going to give me my rights, then are you with me?
Yeah, I'm right here.
For our rights, if they're not going to give me my rights, then are you with me? And that puts my court with no appeal.
Right.
And they've convicted themselves. They've condemned and convicted themselves, and they'll appeal. You know, that's here's the secret. Are you with me? When I took the church back, when I came off of death row, I took the chapel back. Are you with me? And a Hindu snuck up on me and set me on fire, burnt my head off, burnt my hand, my head. Are you with me? He was doing life or killing the doctor. Are you with me? And the doctor was his father. He killed his own father for this holy guru from India. So he didn't want to accept Jesus.
All right.
So what happened was, are you with me? Now the Hindus are doctors. The Hindus just come over and took over the doctor spot. And I went over the other day to get a colostomy, you know, one of them colostomies.
Yeah.
Colostomy, you know, one of them colostomies. Now the Hindus done moved their movie star.
This recorded call is from an inmate at a California correctional
He
facility.
wants to be a superstar from them sellout. Are you with me? People in Boston who keep like John F. Kennedy and Bobby Kennedy, they keep selling the Irish asshole political votes so they can continue being a senator in Boston, Baltimore, on the East Coast somewhere.
Yeah.
Some little small place they're trying to make it into the world, but it's actually a toothpaste commercial. Coming back from old Mickey Mouse television show. Hillbillies don't watch no goddamn TV.
All right.
We're Davy Crockett.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're going to get in the body of God, man, we got to go back to George Washington on this one. Are you with me? Because Abraham Lincoln wasn't nothing but a Catholic trying to divide and conquer the country.
No.
He didn't conquer the country. Are you with me? He just beat somebody up for a while. That's all right. He ain't dead. He's still alive. There ain't no dead.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, we're still here.
Yeah.
You know, I'm still doing the same moonshine. I'm still making my own whiskey. Are you with me? You know, I still got my dog.
All right.
I ain't going to heaven without my dog. It's not complicated.
Right.
You know, I mean, you know, dumb country boy can understand that.
Yeah.
You know, and my horse, I love my horse.
Yep.
Like I do my dog. I mean,
Yeah.
I ain't. Are you with me? I ain't real fancy in what I'm doing, but what I'm doing is real. And like my government is mine.
Yeah.
My country is mine. My country is mine. The sweet land of liberty. That's my George Washington. My father. Who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. It ain't complicated.
Right.
It's all them bad-mouthed preachers that are talking that shit that don't want to go to heaven. They want to live in hell. Are you with me? And India recognizes that, and they're taking full advantage of it. They're coming over here saying they're Indians. There's no Indian like the Indian I know. And the Indian I know from Oklahoma, he said, them ain't Indians.
Right.
He said, they can go over to India and be India. But over here, we got American Indians. And those Indians said Jesus is all right. So if they said Jesus is all right, I don't need no gakaruba from somewhere else.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, we got our God right there near your backyard.
That's right.
Jesus is all right.
I mean, they just like changed the names. The same. They're talking about the same spirit.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Same thing. I swear to God, man. Are you with me? I'm not lying. The things I used to say in the
This recorded call is from an inmate at a California correctional facility.
I got a Buddha book the other day and reading it. I said the same thing. I got a Buddha book.
Yeah.
Are you with me? He said, what, 2,000 years ago? But how in the hell did they get in English? Somebody had to translate that.
That's right.
I got a Buddha book.
That's right.
And if they translated according to what they were doing and what was good for them.
Yeah.
Just like we all do.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what I said. Don't believe in anybody but me. I got a Buddha book. Don't sit on the apple tree with anyone else but me.
Yeah.
What the hell I gotta do, you know?
Yeah.
Go to World War I and dig my grandpa up.
Yeah.
So,
Red was saying that just the other day. She was thinking about, because she's supposed to be coming up for parole too.
I got a Buddha book.
Since Ford died, they're all like, well, you should try it. You should try to get out. She's like, well, I don't even know if I got a chance. And why would that make a difference if he's dead or not?
Yeah, what the hell is out?
Right.
What am I going to be out without my family, without my friends, without my dog, without my ranch?
Right.
I don't want to be out without my ranch. What am I going to be out without my horse? I got a Buddha book.
Yeah.
In other words, all the things that's in my mind is in my world, it's in my soul, it's in myself. I'm not in no caseworker from Baghdad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not in no program administrator from Vietnam. I'm not in no war